How's it going, everyone? Welcome back, week 2 of weekly videos. It's Monday the 27th of February. We're cracking right into it this week. I don't have as much work this week, so that means I can get more done. I'm just smashing a coffee though, because it's 8 in the morning and I've got to drive back out to Sanford. So if you remember last week, I drove all the way out there. It was about an hour and a half drive and the job was cancelled. It was pushed to Monday. Well, it is Monday and it is time for me to go. It's going to be an hour and 45 drive this time because of traffic. Before I go, I got to put the boys away. What do I mean I've got to put the boys away? We have 2 dogs. This is the new guy. We got him in November. This is a little shrimpy. We got Shrimp and Cooper. These boys, so when I have to go out to a shoot, to prevent him from damaging anything, Shrimp goes in his crate. It's for his own good, because we don't want this guy, this beautiful boy, getting into anything that might harm him. And then we have my guy, Cooper. Cooper's 9, Shrimp is 2, and Cooper is a little food fiend. He'll opportunistically try and grab stuff out of cupboards. I just have to make sure all the doors are closed, all the cupboards are shut. For this shoot, I need my drone, my camera bag. So, let's go. All right, so got some pretty good stuff there. Just gonna follow him off the hill. Home time. That went really well. I am starving though. Alrighty, so it's about 4 p.m. and I'm just gonna come in and start drilling some holes. So we'll start with the brackets that'll mount to the chassis, and then I'll go ahead and just mimic those in the square tube. So it's not exactly center, but close enough. And this is what I mean by my power tools are not very strong. 400, 500 watt would have done me so much better than this 300 watt thing. That's all right. And we're through. So these have been drilled. I drilled one of those. I still need to come at it from the underneath because this only has 50 mil of penetrating depth and this is like 63 mil. God damn, I wish I got the 400. It has 60 mil of penetrating depth. Still haven't ground these back. Alright, so last thing for today, I'm just gonna go ahead, widen these holes in both brackets. Super simple stuff. Yo! So it's Tuesday now, and I've just got to come back in the garage at some point today to just try and see if you can see what I fucked up. Got 1, 2, that's pretty good, pretty good. Shit. I somehow just completely fucked up lining up those holes, so I'm shooting some promotional stuff for my buddy Cade. He's been riding mountain bikes forever, and in the last couple of years he started racing. And so he's become affiliated with a brand, so he's asked me to come out to some of the local mountain biking hills, trails around here and film some promo stuff for him. Cade is an old friend of mine. I went to primary school with him, so honestly this should be a good shoot. I'm looking forward to it. It should be good fun. Alright, so my edit is rendering and my bag is packed for my shoot. Now I've just got to take my Blackmagic, get it balanced on my gimbal with my, let's go the 14 mil today. And then I need to set up my follow focus for that so I can pull focus and make sure I have my tripod plate, which is not on there. So I gotta get all of this ready. Alrighty, so out here at Mount Cotton, got the gimbal on the ground, other camera in the bag. Kate's gonna be carrying the drone and we're gonna see what he can do. I've got my fucking GoPro like an amateur, so I'm not gonna film anything on this and I'll just show you some clips of what we film. Just hanging out on this little bend. getting the last shot of the day. Alright, shoot's done. Take me home! I'm so sweaty. Alrighty, so it's Wednesday, 8:30 in the morning. I've got some time to do some editing today and then plenty of time to get more done in the garage. So before I get into any of that, this is how my morning goes. Now it's Wednesday, so little Shrimpy would usually be at daycare for the second day in a row. But as you can see, he's just wiped. He had a huge day yesterday, so he's just gonna sleep all day. Same goes for Cooper. He usually only goes one day, and as you can see, he hasn't even left the bedroom yet. He's just too tired to do anything. So I'm just gonna leave my guy. Now I operate on a heavy dose of coffee on a daily basis. So I'm gonna start that going because I'll probably spend the next 10 minutes sitting outside with my third guy. This is Petey, the bearded dragon. He's the coolest guy in the world. So as you can see, Petey is very comfortable with me. He's more than happy to just hold onto my arm like this to the point where he does not mind if I just bring him out like this. Okay, let's get you on the log. Oh, you can see he's hungry. This guy loves his dandelions too, so if I bring him one, he's just gonna froth it. So I just like to make sure I bring him outside every day, or at least every day that I get the opportunity to, because just look how happy this guy is. Just running around, eating dandelions, having the time of his life. 2 weeks in a row that it's a nearly 30-minute video for Master of Puppies, but it's rendering and that means it's garage time. Let's get this fucking Bashplate. Alright, so I've gotten it all squared up. I'm just gonna adjust this. Alright, the GoPro has been fucking up a little bit, but got those done. Holes fixed and both brackets mounted. All sweet. So I'm thinking about putting in 3 gutters, one here, and one at the end capping it. Just boxing this in nice and strong. Nuts are going to be welded in anyway, so it's not like I've got to stick a wrench in there. I think that is a good plan to keep it nice and strong and super rigid at the mounting point. Alrighty, it's Thursday afternoon now. It's just rained, but I've been to Bunnings, and that means I have hardware, so we can continue. What I've got here is 12 M10 galvanized nuts that I am going to weld in various places. These temporary, these are not. So I now have to go through, clean up my material and weld those nuts in place. So let's get to it. This fucking helmet. Well, that was fun. I kind of got them tacked in there lightly, not really well at all because I'm a little bit blinded because my fucking welding mask is on low battery, and so the auto flash triggering was wigging out, and it only decided to flash the low battery light after it kind of blinded me a little bit. So I'm okay, I can see now, but that does halt my progress for this afternoon because I can't fucking weld if I don't have my mask, so we'll pick back up another time. Super disappointing. No more flashing no battery or low battery lights, so good to keep going. That was a really annoying break. It's Friday afternoon, finished work for the week, and I'm just gonna crack into it. Now, first things first is properly welding these nuts in. Bloody ridiculous. Now let's make sure I can still take these fucking bolts out. What's up? It's Saturday. My GoPro died yesterday because it's being unreliable as hell, but I got these mounted off my brackets. I found out this section here is touching the oil pan, so I've cut it out and used my flap disc to grind it back. But not today, because today I'm 27. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow on Sunday when I'm actually going to be in here doing some shit. Let's go do some fun surprises. Oh shit.
That's like regular.
Holy shit!
And now your brain's spin.
Alright, it's Sunday afternoon now. Obviously the Bashplate's being finished next video, not this video. But I am going to do some more on it today. So obviously yesterday was my birthday and there was a lot more planned than I thought. So I didn't get much time in the garage at all. Which is fine because it was a great day. Some point through the night I have just absolutely cooked my neck. So I took the entire morning off today because I have just had the worst pain in the back of my neck. But alas, I can't stop myself from doing a bit of work, so I'm coming in today. I'm just smoothing this out, flattening it out, and then I've got this 2mm galvanized steel plate offcut. This is 2.6, so this will weld together fine. So now I'm just going to smooth this down, cut this to shape, and weld it in. Well, that's good enough. Alright, so the way I've cut it, basically, I'm now going to shift it down. I'm going to hammer in the center so it pinches into the corners, and it'll have a sliver that goes over the top just to sort of strengthen it a little bit extra. I swear to God, this week has been cursed. My GoPro has died every time I've tried to film. My welding helmet is cut out of me. It's bloody rain. Everything's happened. Anyway, I've got the piece cut out. I've got one of these folds hammered in. I got the center hammered in, and now I'm just hammering in this. All I'm doing now is just hammering all the seams to be as tight as possible for welding. This corner's going to give me the most shot. Quick little bit of surface scrub to get these tack welds good. I would like to grind this side, and I'm going to tack a few bits in first. So I've machined that down now. I'll just quickly show you how it looks. As you can see, that's looking much better now. And that time I just blinded myself because I forgot to switch it from grind. God damn it. It's a little heat warped now, so I'm going to have to fix that somehow. Alrighty, so that's us done for the week. I've got that welded in alright. It did sort of warp due to the heat a little bit. You can see it's curving up here. So I got to get a butane torch and sort of fix that. But other than that, you know, pretty ready for next week. Where we'll hopefully finish up the Bashplate. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next Sunday. Peace.